I think that the seed of my becoming a historian was a kind of fascination about how other people live their lives, not just in other places, but at other times. I grew up in the Washington, D.C. area, and the most important role models for me were my parents, who valued trying to do good things in the world. I would say as a child I had many interests, but I was especially interested in reading. I was a kind of advanced and voracious reader at a very young age. I have memories of going off to play baseball with my friends, but carrying books with me because when I was sitting on the bench waiting to get to bat, I would be reading books, and I loved reading about the past. And one of the things that had always motivated my work was the idea that we could study the past in a way to understand the present. And through history of medicine, examining problems of health and disease, I realized I'd found a window into the lives of people, and that's been a consistent theme for me really since that time. I might turn my attention to the history of cigarette smoking, which is one of the most significant risks in modern societies, and hundreds of thousands, millions of people die every year as a result of cigarette smoking. My books and my writing really revealed just how much the companies knew when they knew it. My historical work was used in legal cases, and in the early 2000s I testified in a federal case here in the United States accusing the big tobacco companies of racketeering and fraud. So for me, that was a kind of pivotal moment in my career where I could use my deep historical research to try to limit the accessibility of cigarettes in the 21st century. I visited Israel many times. My wife has a gigantic family in Israel. When my oldest son took a year off between high school and college, he spent a semester at Ben-Gurion. We came to visit him then. I think that was the first time I had an opportunity to speak at Ben-Gurion, and I have students who teach and do research in history of medicine in Israel. I've had Israeli students come to study with me here at Harvard. I should say I've never received an honorary doctorate before, so it's a really, incredible honor. And of course, coming to Israel at such a difficult time, is really important to me.